I looked up this word, it had a lot of really fancy words that what it meant. So I looked at some of the synonyms so that we would all know what it means. So it means to explain, but it's more than just explain. Expound suggests you're going to talk a lot. So it's to provide extra information to support a claim or to get understanding. So that's what you're going to write in that definition part. Right? That's why I said write small, because I wrote a lot. And then the next part is has a sentence, and you can write it your own sentence if you don't want mine. Mine's long.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lexell is going to expound on why we should have a growth mindset.
What page are we writing this on?
The packet or the sequel?
This.
Oh,
I'm answering the question.
I was on the screen as well.
No, I'm answering, folks. I'm just following it. So the word is expound, right here, like by scrutinize. Their definition and part of speech. So here's my part of speech, and here's my definition. Then it says example or a sentence. And if you just wanted, if you didn't need a sentence because you know that word, you could just provide an example. You could say Mrs. Lexell's class. You don't have to write any complete sentences. And then the last one is a mnemonic device. What that means is something to remember things. Like, I remember like the bars on music, every good boy does fine, because those are the way the notes go, right? So if you have a way of remembering it that way, or you can draw a picture. So this is me, blah, blah, blah. Now you'll understand why learning is great, blah, blah, blah. Here's some more examples. That's me expounding, blah, blah, blah. Right? So, so that would be my picture. Obviously, all the blah, blah, blahs would not fit in this tiny, tiny box. But maybe you could draw a little lady with a speech bubble over her head. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to count you in, I'm going to put you into groups I'm going to divide you into groups, 3 groups, and you're going to, group 1 is going to do these 2 words, group 2 is going to do these 2 words, and group 3 is going to do these 2 words. I don't want you to just Google the definition. I want you to look at the definition and put it into kid-friendly language that we can understand it so it doesn't sound highfalutin. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 for 3 groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Ari. Ari, you're in this group. You guys get diligently and aspire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You 6 with this group. You guys get frivolous and desecrate. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because Ari's with that other group. Then the rest of you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 of you. Scooch over or scooch over, I don't care how you do it, but you get profess and prudent. Come on over. They want you to come over here.
I want them to come over here.
No, we're not going over.
Collaborate in a nice way.